Day 2 of the strike action by FlySafair pilots belonging to trade union Solidarity has seen continued frustrations from passengers that have called for an end to the strike.
Not every passenger can afford to rebook tickets, to pay in for tickets, and also when it's last minute cancellations, what are you supposed to do if you need to get back to your job the next day? So let's hope for the best, and let's hope they can wrap it up all together.
I do a lot of traveling, and I mean that in the travel industry, I deal with Italians coming through to South Africa, and all of them do Johannesburg, Cape Town, the legs that apparently have been affected. So from that point of view, I'm now a little bit concerned.
We had to then opt for booking another ticket than to wait for something that we do not know. And we're not from Joburg, we're from Cape Town. So we had to pay extra accommodation. We had to just book another ticket. Then we've changed the airport due to what is happening in OR Tambo. Then we had to come to Lanseria.
The Lanseria International Airport hosts FlySafair as the only operating airline at the private airport, with concerns that the prolonged strike action will negatively affect the airport's bottom line.
It will definitely impact our bottom line. And SAFAir, as you said, is the only airline operator from Lanseria. We do 30 flights out of the number of flights that they operate countrywide. And at the moment, we're talking between 20 and 30% of our commercial air passenger services that's not operating, which is a big chunk of our business. Definitely going to have an impact. We probably will make a decision by the end of the week, depending on what goes on and the results or the outcome of the discussions tomorrow. And if it's going to be prolonged, we'll obviously have to implement some of the measures.
Both parties will be resuming talks at the CCMA with the hope of bringing the strike action to an end. Trade Union Solidarity says resolving the rostering issue will be their first point.
I believe that untangling this whole thing and sort of diffusing the conflict lies within resolving the roster dispute. As soon as we do that, I think both parties will be amenable in terms of the percentage increase, because I don't think that's where the big conflict lies and the big tension lies. The big tension lies within the roster dispute. It seems like that in the discussions under our members. It's clear that we need to resolve the roster dispute. Then discussions regarding the percentages become easier.
Meanwhile, the airline says it will approach the talks with positivity as they look to the pilots going back to the skies and a resumption of full service.
Yes, we approach the negotiation table with an open mind. Of course we do. We always negotiate in good faith. These are ultimately our team members that we look to have part of. And we do need to find middle ground. We're very open to that. But there needs to be some movement on those sorts of numbers.
The airline has had to, on day 2 of the strike action, activate a firm agreement with South African Airways to carry over some flights from the Durban route as a contingency measure. The passengers and airports pinning their hopes on the CCMA Section 150 intervention with hope that the strike will be suspended at least by the end of the week. Relief for some of the passengers that were able to board here today, while others look towards a refund process by the airline. Katlego, Legodi, SABC News at the Lanseria International Airport.